I grew up in Inupiat Pass, went to grade school and elementary school there until freshman year of high school. Went to Monroe Catholic in Fairbanks, go Rams. Sophomore through senior year, graduated from Monroe Catholic. Then I bounced around through college the first couple of years, but ended up at Western State playing for Coach Sakaitis, who I have a lot of love and respect for, and you know, this organization that he's built and really has pushed into Northern Alaska, hits home for me. You know, I really appreciate what he does. Basketball throughout my life up through college, it meant a lot to me. You know, it got me to the places that I needed to go, and it was the huge door opener for me. You know, I got to meet a lot of people along the way. I met some great people. I met some people that became mentors of mine, and I still keep in touch with a lot of those people even today. You know, and it's great to have a community of people like that, especially from different walks of life. And the one thing that everybody had in common was basketball. So that was kind of the segue into a greater thing, which is really becoming somebody, a part of us in the part of a society that you really want to be. You know, and help out where you can and do the great things for everybody along the way. So Coach Sakaitis and Mike Hajduk probably make the best basketball coaching pair of Alaska in history. I'd like to know anybody up there that has more basketball knowledge than those two. And I owe a lot to Mike Hajduk. You know, the Duke camps growing up, I never get over them. They were one of the most favorite things I could do, and ultimately that turned into Challenge Life with Coach Sakaitis and Mike Hajduk. But the Duke camps were one of the reasons I was able to leave Inupiat Pass and see a different side of the world. It gave me opportunity, and the fact that you know, the medium was basketball made it even better for me. It was fun, and it was a great place to meet a lot of people, and you just flower things from there. You know, you gotta put lead in the air to kill some birds. So as long as you're making sure there's lead in the air, you're gonna get something. Coach Sakaitis means a lot to me. He is one of the greatest mentors I ever had, and I learned so much from him on the basketball side of things, but also learned a lot from him in integrity and who the guy is and how to be a man, you know, and properly handle yourself in situations that might be you know, challenging. And he's an inspiration to a lot of people, and I'm glad to have said that I was able to have a couple of years with him. I always had the idea that I wanted to be into business of some sort. What kind of business? I don't know. Nobody really knows what kind of business they're going to get into when they start college, nor do they even know that they really want to be in business. But as I went through, I ended up with a business management degree with a minor in accounting, and wouldn't you know it, now I'm a project manager. So does it all make sense on how I got here with my education and through college? Probably not, but you know, the thing is, you just got to go. You got to try it. You got to experience. You may not know where the end of the line is or even what the goal is, but at least having some type of goal and getting yourself halfway there, the rest plays out and you get it figured out. My love here is a shared love between my wife and I. You know, we moved out here in November of 2015, and we bought this vineyard. This vineyard happened to be for sale the day we were moving out here. We jumped right on it, and my wife's a winemaker for Monte Scarlato wines down the road, and pretty soon here next year, hopefully she'll be a winemaker for whatever our name of our vineyard and winery is. We'll leave that for next year's video once we're up and running. But we bought this property. We got 1.25 acres grapes. They're all Syrah grapes, and we're gonna make some Syrah here in the coming years. We already have this year. We're not gonna be able to sell it. We'll have a lot of giveaways. So my background in business management and all of business that I have conducted over the last 10 years now, being a project manager, this is just another project for me. I know what the end goal is, and that's going to be to make great wine and sell it for a little bit of money. You know, we got to put a lot of plans in place. We got to get a lot of paperwork done. We've got to talk to a lot of people, and we got to build a little bit of capital and cash so that we can also get to that point. So luckily, my education, which I got from Western State, and a business management degree that was paid for through college scholarships and athletics and stuff like that, basketball. All that background is really rolling into one where we finally get off on our own venture here, and hey, it's to make wine. It's going to be a fun adventure. But right now we're just kind of cleaning up the rows. We want to take off some of these old berries and grape clusters that aren't that didn't get used this year, whether because of disease or because they didn't fully ripen or birds got into them. So we got to do a little bit of cleanup here. Plus I got a little bit of mowing to do. Once the leaves fall, I'm gonna have to pull all the leaves off or pick all the leaves up and probably put them into a burn pile or mow them down here and get them back into the grass. So right now we're just kind of we're just cleaning everything up. We're just trying to make it ready for next year when we prune and shorten these things back down so they grow and give us good grapes again. It's going to be a lot of work, and the greatest part about it is it's good work, it's fun work, it's honest work, and it's our own work. So we put a lot of passion into it because it's ours. You know, it's our little baby, as my wife says. It's one thing that I've always said, you know, when I talk to people in rural Alaska for short amounts of time, whether it's by phone or Facebook or anything like that, I try to give them some kind of motivation to say, hey, let's truly get out there and try it. Let's, like the name of the organization that Cicadas and Hajduk are part of, challenge life, you know. Don't let life tell you where you need to be. You go out there and say, I know I can do something, and I know I'm gonna be worth something somewhere. You just gotta go find it, you know. Take the chance. And I saw a video the other day that was talking about take your leap of faith. You know, it's time to go take the leap. If you don't take the leap, you're never gonna figure it out. You're always gonna be looking back, saying, I wish I would have done that. I could have done that. I should have done that. You never want to hear those words come out of your mouth. You want to look forth to it and say, I'm gonna do that. I'm glad I did that. And if I regret it, so be it. At least I tried. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, and trying is just the start of it. Eventually you'll find out that you can be the best that you can be at whatever you do once you find out what the heck you're gonna do. So, you know, it goes back to one of the sayings. I don't even know if it was a saying, but Coach Cicadas told me in college, he said, you know, I really don't care what you want to be in life, but whatever you finally figure out you want to be the best at it, you know, and half the battle is figuring out what you want to be. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but at least now I've got the next thing that I know what I need to do, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's fun. You know, this may change in 10 years, who knows? Maybe I'll be an astronaut or something else. I could go into another passion of ours, but for now, this is something we really enjoy, and we're gonna do the best we can at it, and I think it's gonna turn out to be something really wonderful.